Diyos sa ginaunay, Apo Secretary Esperon, anak meti amyanan, taga po ti Asinggan, Pangasinan. Apo Governor Kiyon, Apo Congressman Ablan, Apo Mayor Nalupta, amin nga mayors, ti probinsya ti Ilocos Norte at Toy Tata, Secretary Vic Domingo, anak met ti Lawag, Secretary ti Public Works, amin nga opisyales, of course, President Pascua, dagiti opisyales, maestro, ken estudyante, na imbaga bigat yu amin apo. And congratulations to Apo Pascua and the whole MMSU for your leadership in agribusiness research and education in the North Luzon Agribusiness Quadrangle. But I am very proud to say that our administration had a great deal to do with that leadership. When President Pascua returned to our seat, after she enumerated all the things you've done and with all the funds, I asked her, has any administration ever helped you as much as my administration? She said, no one. It's been in this administration. We're undertaking a thorough and aggressive tour, which I'm starting today, to each region to review our legacy of accomplishments in each of our super regions. And that's why I'm glad that we started with a review of the accomplishments of MMSU, which is a vital element in our agribusiness development. Our super regions are the North Luzon Agribusiness Quadrangle, where we are, the Luzon Urban Beltway, Central Philippines, Agribusiness Mindanao, and the Cyber Corridor. Agrugi tayo ti regional tour tayo, to'y Region 1. Nga nagapuan kumit, ti bangga ni mamang ko, na taga Binalonan, Pangasinan. Ken ti apo ko, nagapo ti Bacara, ti Ilocos Norte. And I'm happy to visit you in this school because your school is an essential backdrop to any visit, to any review of accomplishments in the Ilocos region. Congratulations to the Ilocos region. You're one of the you're number 4 among the most progressive regions of our country. In the year 2000 nga awanak pay, your per capita income was 23,000 pesos. Itata, it's more than 30,000 pesos. Adayon itinadanon ni Pilipinas, haanlaing ti Ilocos, manipod idi Enero, iti 2001. Og ubing pa kayo idi, year 2000, 10 years ago, you were all very, very young. You were children. Idi, ken agyaman tayo, nga binura iti panawen. Memories of that tumultuous time. Kaawan pa sa nga pulo nga tawen, iti napalabas. Idi nga iti pagilian teetered on political chaos and financial bankruptcy. Iti ekonomiya was jammed in reverse. Basit, iti agipupunon, basit iti baro nga trabaho. The national debt of the government, the national debt was 3.6 trillion pesos, bigger than the gross national product of 3.3 trillion pesos. Itata haanen. It's much, much lower. Iso nga, idi, nadalakel iti 4% iti produksyon tayo, magastos kada tawen, no mabayadan laing dagiti interest, ti foreign debt tayo. Nakaingimpis, iti foreign reserves tayo, idi, 10 years ago. para kadagiti tattao, patawin isuna, iti manmanong nga trabaho laing, nabababa nga tangdan, nabababa nga sweldo, kaya nangato nga inflation. In the Ilocos, at that time, 10 years ago, unemployment was double digit, not anymore today. Idi, 10 years ago, gaput iti kulang ti kwalta ti gobyerno ken dakel ti utang, agkurang iti naipay nga punan, tadno mapalawa ti healthcare, mapasya ti edukasyon, makaited ti nadalos nga danom, ken masapol nga kuryente, kadagiti adayo nga barangay. Internationally, nabati ni ti Pilipinas, ken adayo ti radar screen. It had forfeited its strategic importance. Weekend iti alyansa na iti rehiyon, ken iti lubong, ken inikat iti bagi nga iti pagpilpilian, dagiti mangipuunan, kas lugar nga para iti puunan, ken iti baro nga trabaho. Ngayon itata, I'm glad, courtesy of Congressman Ablan, we have here an investor from the Middle East who is looking at where to invest in the Ilocos. Kadagito'y dismal picture tayo, idi 2001, sumrek tayo. Idi 2001, saan ko nga dinawat iti office of the President? It was thrust upon me. But instead of shirking from this onerous task, I rolled up my sleeves, nga determinado, nga baliwen iti Pilipinas. Kas may nga laser beam iti imatang ko, nga makaited iti real results. Tano mapasyat, nagiti biyag, iti kadaywan nga Pilipino. Kas may nga ekonomista, amok, nga tano mabaliw iti adu nga tawen iti economic decline, masapol to instill fiscal discipline. Para ngayon iti ekonomiya, ken makipuunan iti human ken physical infrastructure. Manipod iti imunang aldaw, dagito nga arami iti nagbalin nga building blocks panagbaliw, nga nangten iti 35 nga agsasarunong nga quarters iti panangrangay. Iti panakaarami iti siyang nga milyon nga trabaho, iti addition of 52 million nga healthcare, kaya iti stable fiscal situation. Nang TED tayo, iti sangkailian nga sistema iti transportasyon, that binds the nation together. Tano dagiti tattao ken produkto can be delivered faster, cheaper, and safer from one end of the nation to another. Region 1 kunak kaslakunak itatay kadwate North Luzon Agribusiness Quadrangle. Here, the reason why MMSU is doing so much agricultural research, agribusiness research, and education is because we prioritize agribusiness investments in North Luzon. The agricultural and fisheries potential of Ilocandia, the Cordilleras, and Cagayan Valley can feed Luzon affordably. And nearness to North Asia holds the rich promise of agricultural exports and tourism. Unlike agricultural exports, even mineral exports like the sand in Sarat, which is an export to China. Well, we have provided MMSU with more assistance than any other administration. But I'm also proud to say that we have built more roads and bridges than 3 previous administrations put together. For Region 1, that means more than 1,000 kilometers of roads, including farm-to-market roads, and 15 major bridges, and improved highways, such as the Patapat Road linking Ilocos and Cagayan. Last December, I inaugurated 2 half-kilometer bridges, the Amburayan Bridge in the La Union Ilocos Sur boundary and the Quirino Bridge in Ilocos Sur. And today, before coming here, we inaugurated a Sarat Bridge, also half a kilometer. These bridges cost about half a billion pesos for each bridge. So 500 million pesos for the Sarat Bridge of half a kilometer.